Good morning. It's fourth grade math for Monday, September 25th. We are on lesson 20. So go ahead and do the lesson 20 power up on page 116. And when you finish, you can come back to the lesson. But do this first as a math warm up. And then we will go on with the new concept. Okay, so on page 117 towards the bottom where it says new concept, it says one of the sentences below uses an exact amount. The other sentence uses a rounded number. So which of these two sentences uses a rounded amount? The radio costs about $70. The radio costs $68.47. Tacey, which one uses a rounded number, the first one or the second one?
The second one?
Okay, a rounded number. The radio costs about $70.
No.
The radio costs $68.47. Which one uses a rounded number?
About.
Yeah, about. When we round things, we're getting, it's not exactly, but it's close to. Okay? All right, so the first sentence uses the rounded amount. Sometimes we choose to round an amount to the nearest multiple of 10. Oftentimes we'll do that. How come, Tacey?
Because you're just guessing.
Count by sevens.
7.
Okay, you can count by sevens, good. Count by 13s.
13?
Yeah. Can you do it?
No, I can't think.
Count by 10s.
10, 20, 30.
Can you do it?
Yes.
That's why we round to 10s, because we're used to counting by 10s. It's easy to count by 10s. So the multiples of 10 are the numbers we say when we count by 10s. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Those are the multiples of 10. They're the numbers we say when we count by 10s. If we want to round a number, I'm on the top of page 118. If we want to round a number to the nearest 10, we choose the closest number that ends in 0, because all multiples of 10 end in 0. All right, a number line can help us understand rounding a little bit better. So it's got a number line there. And it says we'll use the number line below to help us round 67 to the nearest 10. So we take a look at that number 67 on that number line. Is it closer to 60 or is it closer to 70? Yeah, how many jumps away from 70 is it? Put your finger on 67 and jump one number at a time. It's only 3 jumps to 70. How many jumps down is it to 60?
10?
Not quite. Put it on 67 and jump down to 60.
8.
Well, it's actually 7.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Because we go from 67 down to 60. So it's 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60. How many jumps? 1, 2, 3,
4,
5, 6, 7 jumps. Okay? 7 jumps to 60, 68, 69, 70. It's only 3 jumps to 70. So 67 would round up to 70. In our class, we have learned what? What do I look at when I'm looking?
7?
Yep, I look at the ones column when I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go to 60 or 70.
It would go to 7.
It would go to 70 because what do we say? 5
or above, give it a shove.
4 or
below, let it go.
Yep. So 5 or above. 7 is above that, so we could give it a shove up to 70. Okay? All right. And we have example 1. It says 82 people attended the matinee at the movie theater. About how many attended the matinee? So we're still rounding to 10s. So which two 10s is 82 between? If I did a number line, what 10s would come before 82? 80.
80.
What 10s would come after 82? What's the next 10?
90.
90. So 82 is somewhere between 80 and 90. So we can look at our 2 and we say it is?
4 below, let it go.
Let it go. So we're going to turn that 82 into an 80. We're going to round it down to 80. Good. So about 80 people attended. Our next one says to round 75 to the nearest 10. Between which two 10s would 75 be?
70 and 80.
70 and 80. So it's either going to be 70 or it's going to be 80. We see our 5 there. We know we need to.
5 or above, give it a shove.
Give it a shove. So we would round 75 up to 80. Okay? All right. Rounding to multiples of 10 is super easy, but we don't always want to round to a multiple of 10. Sometimes we want to round dollars and cents to the nearest dollar. Because if I owe you $3 and you want to round that to the nearest 10, what am I going to owe you?
$10?
No, because am I going to round 3 up to 10?
No.
Or am I going to round 3 down to 0?
0?
Right? And so if I owe you $3.50, but I'm just going to round it to the nearest 10. So I owe you now 0. Is that fair?
No.
No. Okay. But we might want to round it to the nearest dollar. So to find the nearest dollar, we look closely at the number of cents. So we have the number $7.89. Okay. So we look at the number of cents. That's not a very good 7. Okay, so between which two, we're rounding to the nearest dollars, so it's going to be something 00 here, something 00 here. Okay, between which $2 is $7.89?
80 and 90?
No, between which two, we're talking $1. Is it $1, $2? Between $7 and
$8?
$8. So it'll round to one of these two. So we take a look at the number 89. Okay? And our 5 or above, give it a shove, still counts, but instead it's 50 or above, give it a shove. 49 or below, and we let it go. So is 89 cents more than 50 cents or less than 50 cents?
Less?
89 cents.
It's bigger.
It's bigger. It's more than 50 cents, right? So what are we going to do?
5 or above, give it a shove.
We're going to give it a shove. So we would round $7.89 up to $8. Okay? All right. I have a few up here that we are going to round. Yep, to the nearest dollar. Okay? So between which $2 would this fall? $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. What would be the lower one? Yep.
$6.
$6 on this side and what?
$7.
$7 on this side. Okay? If you are not sure about your rounding, do this first. Okay? All right, so we look at the 49 cents. Is that more than 50 cents or less than 50 cents? Less than 50 cents, so we let it go. Mm-hmm. So $6.49 would round down to $6. Whoop. All right, what would be my lowest dollar amount? In my lowest one, this doesn't
12
change. Yep.
And 13.
Yep. All right. Now we look at the 95 cents.
It's
More,
over 50.
It's over 50, so we're gonna
5 or above, give it a shove.
We're gonna give it a shove. Casey, you are on this today. I'm so glad you are here for this lesson. Okay, between which $2 is it?
19 and 20.
Excellent. Between 19 and 20. So we look at our 75 cents.
It's above 50, so over above, give it a shove.
We're going to give it a shove and round that one up to 20. Good. All right. Now, do we always want to round to the nearest dollar?
No.
Nope. Sometimes we might want to round to what we call a compatible number. Okay. Compatible numbers are are 25 cents, because a lot of times when we're talking money, we talk in quarters rather than pennies, dimes, and nickels. Okay, so our compatible numbers are 25. What's my next one?
And
that's 1 quarter. 2
50.
quarters is 50.
75. And then $1.
And then 100 or $1. Okay, when we're talking rounding to a compatible number, most of the time it means rounding to 25, 50, 75, or 100. Okay, all right. All right, example 4 says round each amount of money to the nearest 25 cents. All right, so our choices are $3.25, $3.50, $3.75, or $4. Okay, move you down, there you go. Those are our choices. Where would $3.77 fit? Would it fit between $3.25 and $3.50?
Nope.
No. Does it fit between $3.50 and $3.75?
Maybe.
Is it less than or is it more than $3.50?
Well, yes.
Yes. Is it less than $3.75?
No.
No, so it doesn't fit in there. Is it more than $3.75?
Yes.
Is it less than $4?
No.
Is this less than $4?
Oh, yes.
It is. So it would fit somewhere between these two. Which one is it closer to? 75 or
$1.
$4?
$4.
Okay, so 77 cents. So we have 75 here, and we have 100 here, and we have 77. How many do I go to get from 77 down to 75? Count backward. 77, 76, 75. We're 2 pennies away.
And then that one's
From 77 to 100?
78, 79, 103 one.
No. 77, can you add on 10 and be at 100 yet? 87.
Oh, yeah.
I can add on at least 10. Can I add on another 10?
No.
87
Yeah.
plus 10 is 97.
97.
Can I add on some ones? 97, 98, 99, 100.
So 75 would be closer.
So 75 would be closer. So $3.77 would round down to $3.75. We'll do a couple more because those are kind of trickier ones.
Yeah.
$7 and whoops. 48. I think it was. Yep. $7.48. So 25, 50, 75, 100. Would it be between 25 and 50? Is it more than 25?
Yep.
Yep. Is it less than 50?
Yep.
Yep. So it would fit somewhere in there. So it is either going to be 725 or it's going to be 750. Which one is closer?
750.
750 because we're only 2 pennies away from $7.50. Right?
That's like a whole bunch more pennies.
Yep, 25, 35, 45, 23 cents more. Good. Now you're getting it. How about this one? $5.98. So it's either going to be 25, 50, 75, or $1.
It's between 75 and $1.
Excellent, Tacey. So it is either going to be $5.75 because it's more than 75, or it's going to be $6 because it's less than $6. So somewhere between there.
It's gonna be.
Which one is it closest to?
$6.
It's closer to $6.
Because it's only 2 pennies away.
It's only 2 pennies away. Very good. Okay. All right. Now, we don't always do compatible numbers because if I want to buy something and it costs $9.99, what am I going to round that to?
$10.
I'm going to say I spent $10 on it. If something costs $3.29, I might round that up to
25.
I could round it to a compatible number, 25. I could round it to $3.30. Okay? So you have to read your problems carefully and see, does it tell me to the nearest 10? Does it tell me compatible numbers? Okay? You have to just kind of look. Does it tell me to the nearest dollar? You have to look and see what is it asking you to round to. All right.
And then we'll just keep getting mixed up and even more mixed up.
Right. More and more confused. Okay, so go ahead and do your lesson practice. I do want to see that, Lux and Raina. I do want to see your lesson practice. So please do it on the back side of your Power Up, on the blank back side. Do your lesson practice on that page, and then when you turn it in, I've got it there. So lesson practice on page 119, A through L. And I want you to do them all. They shouldn't take you too long. I want to see your, you can just write the answer if you feel like you've got it. If you're struggling, go ahead and write it out like I did, where it's between your two choices. Okay? And then after that, you can do your written practice page, front and back. Thanks.